What are some slang terms a 50-year-old dad can say to his daughter to embarrass her? You ain't woke, fam. I'm too lit. Say that verbatim if you want her face to blush with embarrassment. Edit. 80% of the replies are asking what it means. In layman's terms, it means you are not social aware / conscious as I. I am too cool. BRB. I used the you ain't woke, fam. I'm too lit. On my 15-year-old daughter. I'm 46. Her exact response, walking by without looking at me. I don't even think you understand what you are saying. Next time you see her with her friends, dab and continue to do it until someone says something, then tell them that you and your daughter do that to say goodbye, and act like she's being too shy to do it in front of her friends. Edit. Say something about Tide Pods too. Kids nowadays love them. Edit too. Tide Pods are a type of laundry detergent. Some like to eat them or smoke them, stuff like that. Some people have died because of it, so do it at your own risk. Dabbing is a dance move that looks like you're covering your face like you're sneezing with your other arm extended. Yes, I'm literally Hitler. Yes, Argentina is nice this time of year. I'm partial to saying, I'm finna pop a goog, instead of, I'm going to Google this thing. I've received mixed responses. I must have been about 18 or 19 when I was getting ready to go out with friends when my father asks, Dad, what are you up to? Just going to hang around with your bum mates. Me, WTF? Dad, what, you don't say that anymore? You know, bum mates, your mates you bum around with. No Dad, no, we do not say that anymore. I took my daughter to Lego Imagination Center a few days ago, and there's a place for Lego Ninjago that the kids were loving. There's a guy there with a 5-year-old son, and he's trying to convince his kid that he's a real ninja that went to ninja school. His kid wasn't buying it, but you got was selling it hard. I took my daughter over and said, Sweetie, do you want to meet a real ninja? And pointed to the guy. His son looked a bit confused and told my daughter how I met him in ninja school and that he was the greatest ninja they ever taught. That little kid lit up. Daddy, you're really a ninja. The guy just smiled at me and said I would never lie about something this important. Of course I am. That kid is going to tell all of our friends that his dad is a real ninja for at least a month. Edit. Thank you to the 2 awesome people that gilded my comment and to the thousands that upvoted as well. I didn't realize such a simple story would be so popular, but I'll have to share more. Please, keep your goofy dad stories pouring in. I'm loving the ideas for when my kids get older. I have almost convinced my 5-yo that I used to be Spider-Man, but his mother made me stop. Edit. However, he isn't completely convinced that he used to be a baby groundhog until we brought him inside and gave him people food. Edit 2. Thank you, kind gilding stranger, my first gold. To clarify, my wife didn't make me stop telling him, she made me quit being Spider-Man. She also steals my hair at night. I'm balding. His usual response to our comments about being a groundhog is general denial, leading up to I am not a groundhog. We agree, and correct him that he just used to be a groundhog. When our oldest was about 5, I brought a large egg-shaped rock home from a camping trip in Canada, and told him it was a moose egg. We couldn't keep it on a windowsill or by the heat register, or it might hatch. He started to take it to school for show and tell one day, and I had to admit to the story, I didn't think it would play out well in the classroom. I always tell my daughter, word, yo, whenever she wants me to do something for her. She doesn't ask me much anymore. This is the finish line for dads, people. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I am salivating for the chance to be this kind of dad. Say lit. As in that movie was lit, great. Wondering what she's up to today. Spice things up by saying I what's Gucci fam. We're heading to the park, wanna join? It's gonna be lit. While you're reading the paper, just quietly and slowly say Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Gucci gang again, whatever tune you feel like. I'd recommend channeling Sinatra. Try to mix/match slang words as much as possible so you make her embarrassed for you. Girl, that handbag is Gucci lit. Do dabs. Purposefully. Purposely wrong. Insist you're doing them right. Sweetie, this is how I saw them do it on the YouTubes. I guess I'll just wait for your friends to get here and I'll do it for them, they can be the judge. Start calling everything she likes whack. When she gets upset, tell her she's being extra. Side note, it just means you're overreacting, which she will do after about 2 or 3 of these terms. Haha. Edit. And now my top post is about a term I can't stand. Thanks for the irony, Reddit. Next time her friends are over, tell her you'll leave them alone. but to cash me aside if you need anything. Say it on front of her friends for max damage. Bonus if you dab before you leave. Story time. My daughter was meeting a friend of hers before they both went to dinner with another friend of theirs for a birthday. They were about 14-15s at the time. I am walking my daughter towards the meeting place and we see her friend and friend's dad walking towards us from the opposite direction. This is on a busy mall area in front of a cinema complex. They run towards each other and start gabbing on like teenagers do. This is where the fun starts. The friend's dad and I look at each other, then burst out with a high-pitched scream and run towards each other into an enthusiastic embrace. Some of the comments we made are as follows. OMG, you look fab. Oh, it's all you bae. What have you done to your hair? I love it. Etc. We are both 35-40 grown men carrying on about how good the other looks and all the rest of it. The blood drained from both daughters' faces and you could literally see them thinking, just kill me now. It was glorious. 10/10ths would recommend. Edit, first gold. Thanks Reddit, does that mean I win the internets today? Edit 2, the other dad and I know each other from a local church and we are both jokers. It was a cosmic alignment thing. On another note, I wore a top knot in public today to further embarrass them. Being a dad rocks. She is 14. Just you existing is embarrassing. Good luck. This is when you learn to pray. Man's not hot. Just call everything dope, lit, or ratchet and start calling her homie. Tell her she's on fleek all the time. When she says something innocuous, just say, is that what the kids are calling it these days? E.g., Dad, can I get more syrup for my pancakes? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Getting syrup for the pancakes. My dad used to go into Carl's Jr. and call everyone Carl. Go into Wendy's and call everyone Wendy. Sup bro tendo. Was poppin' B? Deadass is a good word, it's a synonym of actually and, I'm being serious. Did you deadass? Deadass I did. I hear all the young college kids saying, that's so extra, or, you're being so extra right now, meaning being over the top or ridiculous. Streets ahead. My daughter always tells me her eyebrows are on fleek. Where did you come from, Katoni Joe? Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Your mother is DTF. When something surprises you, say you are shook. You kids look really YOLO tonight. Make sure and call me if you girls get into any lit. If anyone tries to give you drugs, make sure and tell them, dab on them haters. Stay ratchet, woke girls. My dad makes up a bunch of euphemisms for menstruation that are much worse than saying, are you on your period? And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that he thinks these euphemisms are somehow more appropriate than just saying, are you on your period, in the context of asking if he needs to get me anything, he'll very loudly announce, are you on your pee? Do you need supplies? And that's so much worse than just saying period. Oh my god. Just ask if I need pads. Hilarious. I'm practicing these for my son. He's having a coronary because I have a bitmoji. Wait until he hears me talk. LOL. My dad never used slang terms. He did things like ask if I applied my rash cream and if my gum disease was bothering me in front of people. Just say who took fam. Then when they get mad, yell world star. Say bruh after literally every sentence. I love this thread because it's probably something I'm gonna post in 20 or so years. Call her bae and then dab. Was poppin' Jimbo? Ugh, my 60-year-old mother loves to say things are the puff daddy when she thinks something is awesome or superior. So you should probably point out things that you also find to be the puff daddy. / cringes. Wait till she's in an argument with your spouse, or being slightly verbose in a public place, pull out your phone and shout world star. I am taking my 14-year-old daughter and her friends to an anime convention. They are all dressing up to cosplay anime characters. I decided to dress up as Indiana Jones, and I guess that is the worst thing in the world, and now I am an asshole it seems. Fleek. I will give no context. No definition. For maximum embarrassment potential, all you need to know is that it's an adjective. Edit, hey, thanks for all the cake day posts. Y'all are too kind, smiley face, lit, litty, woke, ratchet, swifty. I must be getting old because I came into this thread intending to contribute, but instead I'm taking notes. Walk up to her when she's with her friends and say, what up G, while pointing your fingers around like guns in random directions, meaning each finger gun points in a different direction in snapshot-like bursts. Keep calling her a cracker if she gets annoyed at you. This works best if she / you are Caucasian. X. Her dad, stop. You cracker, why? Her go home, please. You cracker, no.